All right, what's up, homies? I'm in a really good mood right now. I want to have some fun. Let's go over a fun story. I meant to do this. This was gonna be my return video from the band, but somehow it slipped my mind. This is a really fun one, and this came out the day I got banned, October 1st. All the fun shit happened while I was away. But anyways, it's normally how it goes. Lutnick calls ex-neighbor Epstein greatest blackmailer ever. Lutnick is Trump's, I believe, Treasury Secretary, Commerce Secretary. Close. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick called Jeffrey Epstein, his former neighbor, the greatest blackmailer ever. I believe he said I watched the whole interview with New York Post. He was like, I lived in 9, he lived in 11. So yeah, they knew each other. And he made it very clear that he only went to Epstein's house one time and he never went back. And, I always think about how convenient it is that Epstein's dead and everybody close to him is dead. What's her name? Ghislaine Maxwell's pretty much been suppressed. She ain't gonna be saying nothing. And I would say shit like it too if I was associated with Jeffrey Epstein. I'd be like, yeah, I only met him once, never went back. Who the fuck's gonna contradict you? But man, they are this. That's why I will never believe. I'm sure you don't either. That Epstein killed himself. It's just too convenient. Too many powerful people got let off the hook when that guy went away. Oh, anyways, let's read this thing. Why it matters. The top Trump secretary's comments contrast with the Justice Department and FBI's July findings that there's no credible evidence that the sex offender blackmailed prominent individuals or kept a client. This is why it was funny. Did this guy forget he works for the Trump administration? And I'm going to make a prediction right now. Tell you what's going to happen to Howard Lutnick. Same thing that happened to Dan Bongo Head, Bongino, and Tulsi Gabbard. When you go against the administration in any kind of little way, it's like a mafia. You just disappear. He can't kill you yet, but you just be put on ice. You're put on ice on the sidelines. You never I challenge you. When have you heard from Tulsi Gabbard since she lied about Iran? When have you heard from Dan Bongo Head since he started going hard on the Epstein files? They're both iced out. I know how this shit. Why not power works? Y'all are the naive ones. And I got called naive one time. It's in my profile. The first line of my profile, I wouldn't say smart, just naive and full of yourself. Right. Anyways, Lutnick recalled during the Podforce 1 interview that posted to YouTube Tuesday that he and his wife immediately left and vowed to never be in the presence of Jeffrey Epstein again after visiting his home and seeing a massage table. See, that's how articulate I am. I could just change words around. I could insert vernacular and fucking lexicon, whatever you want words you want. I could insert words that aren't even in there. I just changed it to a synonym. It was never be in the same room. What did I say? Never be in the presence again? I don't even know what I said. Wealthy people receiving massages was Epstein's MO, modus operandi. And what happened in that massage room, I assume, was on video. Lutnick told. See, that's why it's such a spicy interview. Man, he was just saying everything. He's saying what we're all thinking, what we all know. But this guy actually has some cachet. He's the Commerce Secretary. He was Epstein's neighbor. Close friends with Trump. You know what I mean? You listen when this guy speaks. And he ain't going to be speaking much. He's iced out. If I'm wrong, I'll admit it. But I haven't seen Lutnick since this. It's been 2 weeks. This guy was the greatest blackmailer ever. Blackmail people. That's how he had money. Man, he just said it. That's crazy. How could he get 18 months and be able to go to his office during the day and have visitors and stuff? That's what we want to know. There must have been a trade. Lutnick and this thing about Lutnick, like I said, he's a power broker. He's from that world. He understands how power works. In this world, I truly believe there's nothing off limits. If you have enough money, enough influence, enough power, you can pretty much get anything. And there's always somebody out there willing to make a deal. Trust me. Lutnick speculated in reference to Epstein's sentence after his 2008 sweetheart plea deal in Florida. If Trump right now was afraid of future legal consequences, just wanted to fake his death or whatever, you can set that up. There's always a way out. Representatives for the Department of Justice and FBI did not immediately respond to Axios. Wednesday, I love that. They didn't respond. They're not going to respond. Axios Wednesday evening request for a comment on whether it would open an investigation. Yeah, the DOJ is going to open an investigation. That's funny. Anyways, I love that. Axios is funny too. Like whoever wrote this is funny, or like edited it, because they put this stuff down here. Let's just end on this. More from Axios. DOJ, FBI concludes FC had no client list, died by suicide. Patel claims no credible information. FC traffic minors to others. Hilarious.